Hey everybody, welcome back to Poor, Broke, Busted, and Disgusted. And don't forget cheap, bitch. Hey everybody, welcome back to Leanns Corner. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I know I am. Before we get into this video, y'all already know the drill. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell, so that way you're always notified whenever I upload my videos. And don't forget to thumbs up this video. Be active in those comments and respectful. And don't forget to share my videos with your family, friends, haters, innovators, and all of those good people, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into it because I ain't got that much time. Okay, Mr. Pastor Carlton Funderburk of Ministries in Kansas City, Missouri decides to deliver a sermon about honoring God's shepherds. In this sermon, Mr. Funderburk, who need to set up a fund, is upset with his congregation because allegedly last year he had asked his church to gift him a Movado watch. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, these are the Movado watches right here. And Movado watches can range anywhere from 300 to 3,000 stacks. Let's go ahead and get into what Mr. Pastor Carlton Funderburk, who need to set up a GoFundMe account for this goddamn watch. Because he's out his rabbit ass mind for asking this congregation to purchase him an expensive watch so he could keep up with Pastor Jones down the fucking street. So the video went viral on TikTok. And in the video, you could simply hear Mr. Carlton say, "This is how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you're honoring me." See, this is another reason why I don't go to church. My body is my temple. I do church from my home, and I'm fine with that. Me and the Lord got a covenant. Ain't nobody else's business. It's between us. I don't need no congregation. Let's move on. Mr. Pastor Carlton goes on to say, "What? I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I'm not worth your St. John knit." Whatever the fuck. I don't know what St. John knit is. So put y'all comments down below and elaborate for me. He said, "I'm not worth your Louis Vuitton." He said, "Bitch, y'all working up in here with these Louis Vuitton purses, these Michael Kors, Gucci, Prada, all these goddamn designer bags and shit, and y'all can't buy me a goddamn Movado watch that you could get from Sam's." Remember, they're poor, broke, busted, and disgusted. Oh my god. Then after the video goes viral, you know they always got a fucking apology. Everybody has an apology when they said something wrong or they offended somebody and the whole goddamn world is not on their side. And the apology was weak as hell. I ain't even gonna go into the details of the apology. Just know that it was weak. I'm gonna leave the links down below so y'all can see the sermon and y'all can see the apology. Pastor Carlton, come on. You need your motherfucking ass whooped. If I was attending that church and called me poor, broke, busted, and disgusted over a fucking watch, I would have went up there in that pulpit and I would have slapped the shit out of you because you out your rabbit ass mind to ask your congregation. It's okay for you to have asked them that, I guess, but for you to get upset because it is now August and you have yet to receive this expensive ass watch. If you can get it from Sam's, why the fuck you can't go get it? Remember, they're poor, broke, busted, and disgusted. In the video, you can hear someone saying, "Come on. Come on." He preaching and they, "Come on. Come on." You always got that one follower. They don't give a damn if you preaching the right thing or the wrong thing.
That's my pastor and I'ma stand beside him.
He need his ass whooped. He needs to be demoted. Me, personally, if I was going to that church, I would get the church together and be like, we got to get this nigga the fuck up out of here because he's doing a little bit too much before we end up jumping his ass. You asking us for shit that we don't even got, sir. And so what? You probably done seen your people in the church with a Louis Vuitton. You don't know how that was gifted to them or how they fucking got it. But at the end of the day, how in the fuck can you ask your congregation and not just ask them, how in the hell can you get upset with your congregation, sir? Because they didn't buy you a watch. Me and my friend Brianna was talking about this last night. Shout out to my girl Brianna. Was it the fact that your church bought you a watch, but it wasn't the particular watch that you wanted? I wonder if that was the case. And that's why he was mad. They probably went to Walmart and bought his ass one of them watches from out of that casing, or bought him a watch from off of that rack. Got him one of them watches and put it in a nice box, and his ass was lit. But honestly, he's dead ass wrong. And that apology ain't gonna save you, sir. It ain't gonna save you. Here's another example as to why I barely listen to what certain pastors, especially when they're all blinged up, they got on all this nice jewelry, they driving nice ass cars. If my pastor ain't got a job outside, because being a pastor, yes, it is a job, but it shouldn't be that type of job where you're expecting some type of financial freedom from it. Which I know plenty of pastors that get up and punch in a time clock every fucking day. Churches now aren't what they used to be. Churches now are basically, the pastors are the pimps. They take the money that the church gives them or whatever, and they turn it and they flip it and do other things with it, as far as like not putting it into the church. They buy cars with it. They buy homes with it. They buy planes with it. They buy jewelry with it. Like the other pastor that had so-called got robbed in New York. You claim that you got robbed and these people took over $1 million worth of jewelry from you and your wife. What the fuck are you doing with $1 million worth of jewelry in church anyway? To me, I feel like that's just the pastor throwing their scams in other people's face. Like, this is what I took and did with your fucking money, bitch. Pastor Carlton, I think it's about time for you to go find you another profession, because leading a congregation is not it, sir. You can honor the Lord's shepherds, but honoring the Lord's shepherds don't necessarily mean that you're going to get all these expensive things just because you see pastors like T.D. Jakes with nice ass shit. T.D. Jakes had to work for that. He worked mighty hard, working the hell out of them people in their congregation, but he had to work for that. And then on top of that, that's the wrong example to be looking up to anyway. These pastors that's out here and flogging what they have, the way they got it is from their congregation. That's fucked up. And sorry as apology, anybody that goes back to that church, because me personally, I would not go back. If y'all keep him in that church, I will not be back. Because he just showed y'all who he was. And when somebody show you who they are, you believe them the first time. That pastor is out his rabbit ass mind. That's not a shepherd of the Lord. That is the devil. That is the devil. That's not somebody that the Lord sent for y'all. That's just the Lord revealing to y'all what type of pastor y'all got leading y'all goddamn church. So, drop your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about the pastor, y'all. What would y'all have done? Because me personally, I would have went up there in that pulpit and I would have slapped the shit out of him. Nigga, have you lost your damn mind? Are you out your rabbit ass mind? That's how you really feel? Because without the congregation, you ain't got nobody. But like I said, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see y'all in the next one.